Cops eat ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. John Felix don't. No, no, no. Some of you probably do. Do, do, do. And have done so in the past. And I'm not talking about eating donkeys or anyone else you think is an ass. I'm talking about actual ass. Ass, ass, ass. I'm gonna say ass. I love saying ass. I eat ass. That's not true. You eat ass. Hey, if you ever eat an ass in your life, which I'm glad I can say honestly that I have not. What's wrong with you, man? Do you know what happens there? Do you know what goes on in that place? Do you know what that orifice is for? Oh, oh, don't eat ass. Why am I telling you this? It's like a PSA. Have you eaten ass? Do you know what happens in that orifice? Anyway, here is a video from Rogue Nation. As you can see, I've already subscribed and clicked the bell. Now I'll click the thumbs up. Rogue Nation. Dude has 12,000 subs. I believe Rogue Nation is the guy who's in this video who has the decals "I eat ass" on his back windshield. I'm going to be pausing this a lot. Go to Rogue Nation if you don't want me talking and pausing and fast forwarding and rewinding and covering this video. Comprende? Pentejo? Here we go. So, of course, for some reason, the first 30 seconds of dash cam and body cam footage is silent. Why is that? I don't know. Why is that? So, this cop pulls up behind this truck. He has a decal that says, "I eat ass." I eat ass. That's how you have to read it. Someone says, "Hey, what does that say?" You should tell them, "It doesn't say anything. You have to read it." Hey-oh! I guess the first 30 seconds are silent so I can make a stupid monologue off the top of my head. So anyway, this cop is pulling over this truck because he has a stickers that say "I eat ass." Did I mention that already? I eat ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn on the sound to your cam. This is so stupid. Blah, blah, blah. Why?
1026.
Sounded like he was listening to some Blake Shelton there. Blake Shelton, very handsome man, no homo.
Pretty pulling in the Columbia glass tent.
Hashtag no hetero. This is kind of one of those gray areas in law, in my opinion, and I'll tell you why.
What's going on, gentlemen? My name's Deputy English. Hey, man, the reason I'm pulling you over is your derogatory sticker on the back of your truck.
That's right.
What is that?
That's derogatory.
How's it not derogatory?
Words.
It's words, okay? What does those words mean?
So he's saying it's derogatory. Passenger saying, "How's it derogatory?" Cop is saying, "How's it not derogatory? Prove yourself innocent."
It's ass.
I eat ass, okay? So some 10-year-old little kid sitting in the passenger seat of his mama's vehicle looks over and reads that I eat ass and asks his mom what it means. How's she going to explain that?
That's the parents' job. It's my job.
Okay, let me see you drop.
Yeah, that's the parent's job. That's not my job, is what the driver says. The traveler, unless he's working for a profit right now, I'm pretty sure he's just traveling in his private vehicle. So this guy starts cosplaying. What if a 10-year-old sees these words on this car out in public? How's his mom supposed to explain to their 10-year-old? what that means. The guy says it's the parents' job. Dude, 10-year-olds have cell phones and they text each other nudes at this point. Who is this cop effing kidding? God, cop-splaining is so annoying. Seriously? You mean the 10-year-olds that have a library of porn on their phone? Get out of here.
License. And your registration. Sir, you got ID on you also?
Didn't he just say, sir, do you have your ID on you also? So now he's, again, trying to get the passenger to surrender his Fourth Amendment rights when he doesn't, when he's not legally obligated to do so. Sounded like that's what he's doing to me.
Sir. You got anything illegal inside the vehicle, sir? Any drugs, guns, or knives? Large amounts of U.S. currency, dead bodies, or hand grenades?
I'm going to rewind that part because this cop is such a loser. Okay? He's acting like he's Homeland Security. He's protecting the country from these terrorists in his Chevy Silverado with a decal. Let's listen to this loser again.
Sir. You got anything illegal inside the vehicle, sir? Any drugs, guns, or knives?
Guns, drugs, or knives. Which one of those is illegal? Let's start with that, first of all. Guns are legal in Florida. If you're 18 years old, don't quote me. Look it up for yourself. This is not legal advice. But the last time I checked, and I'm pretty sure that if you're over 18 and you have a handgun loaded in your car, it just has to be covered in a box, in your console with the cover, in your glove box. You have to uncover something to be able to access it. So guns aren't illegal. Knives aren't illegal. Unless, pocket knives aren't illegal. What is he talking about? And drugs aren't illegal either. What kind of drugs? The kind you guys deal? The kind you guys steal? The kind you guys put people in cages for? What kind of drugs you talking about? Are you talking about the drugs that are your medicine cabinets filled with? Or are you talking about the drugs that you go drink down at the bar? Alcohol's a drug too, very powerful. A lot more powerful than weed. You're a punk. Guns, drugs, or knives, all three legal, lawful items.
Large amounts of U.S. currency, dead bodies, or hand grenades?
That's the one. Large amounts of U.S. currency. What this guy's doing is he's running the asset forfeiture playbook because he's offended that this guy's truck says, I eat ass. He's running the asset forfeiture playbook that he's memorized instead of reading the Constitution. He's trying to figure out how to kidnap people and steal their property on the side of the road because he's offended that some young guy thinks it's funny to write I eat ass on his truck. He thought he was free to use words. Obviously, he's not even free to do that. Is large amounts of U.S. currency illegal there, Officer Piglet? Disgusting. What do you say, dead bodies? Yeah, dude. A guy with a dead body puts I eat ass on his truck and drives around Florida. Oh, I see the correlation. Maybe he really eats the ass of the dead person.
You got anything illegal inside the vehicle, sir? Any drugs, guns, or knives? Large amounts of U.S. currency, dead bodies, or hand grenades?
Hand grenades. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. I got a baker's dozen of live hand grenades here, and I figured I'm going to exercise my First Amendment, tell everybody I eat ass. By the way, the kid doesn't even do that. He was on the radio show the next morning. And he's not a dumb kid either. He's very self-controlled, unlike myself.
All right, hang tight for me.
Hang tight for me. I'm going to see what kind of tyranny I can push on you.
Charlie, 797 Munching, 77, 1080, Nick 1. Charlie, 12 on coming. Need 27, 29 mile road and 1065, an additional 27 out of 40. Zulu 550-013-91-305-0-1048.
This guy's just sitting here typing stuff at this point. La dee dee. La dee 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 dee.
You ready? Mr. Webb, step out of your vehicle, please. Do you have any weapons on you? No, sir. Step out. Can I check you for weapons? Yep. Turn around.
Notice that the guy in the purple shirt, the victim here, even without a weapon, is towering over this douchebag here who thinks he's tough, who thinks he's Mr. Homeland Security. If he really wanted to, he could wrap him up real tight, real quick, before he could even get a chance to get a weapon. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. But, again, now this guy has been removed from his property. This is basically like a cop telling you to get out of your house. It's not much different. You're supposed to be secure in your person's house's papers and effects. So, when dude just opens the door and breaches your property, and now he's got you in his custody, he's putting hands on you because you decided to use free speech on the roadway.
Is there a problem with the front?
What's that?
Is there a problem with everything?
Is there a problem?
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain it to you. Step back here. Come in front of my patrol car. Here's your driver's license back. Here's your buddy's ID back. All right. Here's your proof of insurance and your.
Here's your driver's license back and your buddy's ID back. Doesn't even have the courtesy to give the other guy his ID back. The slave card.
Registration, okay? Listen to me. What you have on the back of your window, okay, is a misdemeanor in the state of Florida, okay?
Nonsense.
I have 4 kids. A 14-year-old.
I have 4 kids. Time for the cop-splaining. Time for the cop-splaining. I bet you every single one of them has a taxpayer-funded cell phone. I bet you every single one of them is taking nasty shots of themselves and probably sent them off. It could, I might be wrong, but look who we're talking about here. A police officer's family. Imagine this guy as a father. Oh my.
A 10-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-month-old. If my 6-year-old was to look at me and be like, Dad, what does IE ask me? Okay, I'd be furious. All right. And the way that
I'd be furious because I don't have the intellect to find out a way to explain that in America, people are allowed to say stuff, and sometimes the stuff isn't good, and sometimes it is. You have to take the good with the bad. I don't know how to explain that to full-grown children.
This situation, okay, I'm not pleased with. So what I did is I issued you a court date, all right? So you can go explain it to the Columbia County court system. Okay. All right. So what I need you to do. I need you to sign right here. All right. This isn't saying that you're guilty. It's just stating the fact that I gave you a copy of your notice to appear. Okay.
See, this guy is so cordial, man. I'm like, I'm not signing anything.
I have a court date. It's going to be on May 23rd at 8 o'clock. Where's the, May 23rd at 8 a.m.
May 23rd. Was that a Monday?
Sir. And this is my copy. This is your copy. I'm gonna have you take off one of those letters so that the word.
You're not refreshing my First Amendment.
Now he's gonna escalate the tyranny. It's not enough that he's under threat and duress, forcing him to go to court. Now he's saying, now you're gonna change your words on your car. And he's like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not letting you impede my First Amendment. Which he's done from the second he stopped you, but let's see what happens.
All right, you're not doing that. I'm gonna need a copy of your ID too.
It's all on that ticket right there. So, all right, hang tight right there for me then.
Oh, you're not gonna do my arbitrary commands? Just hang tight.
Yep.
Remember earlier, he was going with the asset forfeiture angle, trying to seize this guy's property because he doesn't like the words that are on his back windshield.
Hey, so I pull this Mr. Dylan Webb over because he has a statement on the back of his truck that says IE ass. Okay, it's a misdemeanor in the state of Florida. All right, I issue him a notice to appear. I asked him to take one of the letters off so that it is no longer derogatory, and he is refusing. Is that not resisting?
All right. What are you charging him with?
I'm charging him with obscene riding on a vehicle.
Okay. What's the statute say?
It says... It says, except as provided in paragraph 1 Charlie, a person who knowingly has in his or her possession, custody, or control any obscene book, magazine, periodical, pamphlet, newspaper, comic book, story paper, written or printed story or article, writing paper, card, picture, drawing, photograph, motion picture, film, any sticker, decal, emblem, or other device attached to a motor vehicle containing obscene descriptions, photographs, or depictions, any figure, image, photograph, record, wire, tape, recording, any...
So it kind of sounded like that. Vaguely kind of sounded like he could have got him for this law, quote unquote. And again, this is the confusing part of the law. His car says, I eat ass. What if it says, I would like it if other people would kill, enter the word here, whatever it may be. They have the right to say it. But is that something you can drive around on your truck? I guess you could under the First Amendment. See, this is tough. My next question would be, can you put a picture, a screenshot from a porno, let's say, a screenshot from a porno, very extremely graphic. Can you put that on your window? See, this is where it gets tough. This is where socialism comes into play in a good way. Is it socially acceptable to have pornography on your car? I mean, such a fine line here. Ultimately, you should always favor freedom over restriction. So even if there was porn, I'd rather the dudes roll around with porn on their truck than gunmen having the ability to arbitrarily stop you on the side of the road. If I had to pick one or the other.
And character goes on, or perpetrating to be for an obscene use or purpose without the intent to sell, lend, give away, distribute, transmit, show, transmute, or advertise the same commits a misdemeanor of the second degree.
Okay. And he's refusing to remove it from
his back glass.
His back glass. Is it a citable offense, like a traffic citation?
No, it's a misdemeanor. Like it's in the quick reference guide, but it's not a citation. Like,
I know how to look up everything except the Constitution.
When you go to issue a citation for it, it won't let you issue a citation. So I did.
Statute number.
847.
Hold on. 847.
So this is the kind of things they're doing in their car when you're wondering what the hell they're doing in their car. They call each other and conspire with each other, figure out ways to steal your property and kidnap you and lock you up in a cage for daring to express your First Amendment in the United States.
.011 subsection 2. It literally says,
and tow shit.
25, 23.
All right, get ready. Listen to this scumbag on the phone.
Okay. So, fucking arrest him, take him to jail, and tow his shit.
Take him to jail and tow his shit. That's what the guy on the phone has come up with. Oh, here it is. It's on paper. Some crooked politicians that we all know are crooked liars and piece of shit scumbags have written on this piece of paper that we could kidnap people if we decide we don't like the wording on their car. Hey, fuck the Constitution! Yay! Asset forfeiture wins again!
Okay.
I'm good with the statute.
Amazing how they find a way to kidnap you and steal your property if they don't like something that you're doing because of their social conscience. This is a social justice warrior who's armed. That's what these two cops are. They don't think about the oath they swore to the Constitution. They don't think about private property, freedom of speech, the right to travel around America freely. No, this cop saw something that offended him and made his pussy start hurting, and fucking he impedes this guy freedom. He starts with the asset forfeiture stuff because he didn't like the explanation that the parents should parent their own kids And it's not up to me to parent your kids. You punk. Oh, God. See, this is disgusting. Tow his shit and lock him up. That's what the advice was of the superior.
It says, I eat ass.
It literally says, all in capital letters, I eat ass.
Oh, my God. You know, is he exposing what we do to each other? Is this some kind of underlying thing? Does he know what we're up to with each other right now? You're eating each other's ass right now. You just don't like it being said out loud in a decal? You bitch.
Okay, how is it like covering the entire windshield? Is it small?
It's about 5 to 6 inch letters, bold, capitalized, in white letters on the back window. It takes it's as big as this third brake light.
All right, make sure you take pictures of all of that.
Yeah, I already got the pictures.
Arrest him, take him to jail, tow his shit. That way you can get it off the road. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and then what do I do for the notice to appear? Do I just change it to a warrant affidavit?
Arrest him, take him to jail, tow his shit. Let's get that thing off the road. Keep everybody safe.
And then request.
You still have it there, so change it from citation to arrest report. Use the same number.
Yeah, well, I haven't transmitted it yet, so.
What I'm saying, change it to arrest report, and then you can go from the arrest report back to the offense report.
Okay.
And just narrate in there that, you give him the option to receive a court date for the infraction, with the understanding that he would remove one of the letters so it was not obscene any further and continue on his way. And he's refused. So charge him with resisting.
Okay.
Charge him with, that statute.
Charge him with resisting, charge him with that statute. Bust out one of his tail lights, bust out a headlight, tell him he's responsible for Jimmy Hoffa, and he's rolling around with Pablo Escobar. Do it now. Use that violence that you were so craving to use.
And then tow his shit.
Okay, will do. Thank you.
All right,
bye. This is sickening, man.
All right, Mr. Webb, let me see your hands. Place your hands behind your back.
For what?
Place your hands behind your back.
For what?
Because you're going to jail, son.
For what? For what?
Because you're going to jail, son. Who do you think you are using that free speech? You're going to jail, son. My butt buddies, whose ass I've been eating for the last 10 minutes, told me I could kidnap you, steal your property, put trumped up false charges on you, and that's it. Next time you'll learn before you use free speech, dummy. I have guns. Hello?
Because I gave you the option to take that off your window, okay? That is a violation of a Florida state statute, and it is a misdemeanor, okay?
What misdemeanor?
And then I asked you to take it off, and you refused. Let's step back here.
Can we get my phone up?
No, you're going to step back here. Have a seat. Is there anything illegal inside the vehicle?
Not searching it.
Okay, I am searching it because I'm towing it. Get inside the vehicle.
I am searching it because I'm towing it. I'm stealing your person. I'm stealing your property. Your buddy's finding his own way home. You understand? You don't write ass on your car or we'll take everything from you. This is not a free country, dummy. Get in the car. I'm searching your car. Damn you with your freedoms. What are you, some kind of constitutionalist? Constitution. Constitution, my toilet paper?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, your son's going to jail. So he has these obscene work.
Okay, your son's going to jail. See, I'm going to kidnap your kid. I'm going to steal his property. And don't come at me with that Constitution free speech stuff. It's bullshit. You understand me? I have a 4-year-old that can read. And she's going to say, Dada, what did IES mean? And I'm going to be so dumb that I can't figure out a way to explain that there's free speech in America and I swore to protect it. Pting!
On the back of his trunk that says IES. Okay. I wrote him a notice to appear so that he could go explain it to a judge.
Okay.
I gave him the opportunity to remove one of the letters so that it was no longer obscene. Okay, he refused.
Okay.
And whenever I asked him to do it, he was resisting, and so he's getting charged with obscene writing on a vehicle and resisting.
Yeah, she's speechless because she thought she lived in America too. This lady actually thought Florida was part of the United States, the constitutional part. Oh wait, which part? Which state is that?
Me?
That's him.
Amazing. This cop looks just like Caps for Cops. Same style hair, same look about him, same propaganda. Here you go, Josh. Here's your heroes, buddy.
Yes, ma'am.
What? Once we're taken off, that's against my First Amendment right as a tax-paying citizen in the U.S. of A. That is against
That's correct.
my tax-paying, God-given right, my First Amendment right. Florida does not hold a candle to the United States of America. I'm a tax-paying citizen, I have my First Amendment right. He's not going to infringe on it. He does not. I'll take him to court, we'll go to court. Because when the First Amendment
I haven't even heard this part.
right overrules the state of Florida because it's a God-given First Amendment, Florida doesn't hold anything to the First Amendment of a God-given.
You want your mom to have your cell phone?
Yes.
Like too late?
Oh yeah, it's too late.
That's fine. Hey, give me a lawyer break, please.
Oh, it's too late, man. He's already said the words. He's already made the decals. You know how many 4-year-olds have seen this decal? You know how many parents had to explain to their 4-year-old what I eat ass means? What does ass mean anyway? Doesn't it mean donkey? Isn't it slang? Man, this cop, this is the epitome of a loser. You're such a loser.
Charlie, 12 for me. Hey, buddy, you got your ID back? You're free to go, man.
Yeah, I was just getting a ride across the bill.
In 1070 by rotation.
You're free to go, but I'm going to be stealing this car.
Also, signal 35 in reference to insulated vehicle. Ma'am?
I can take the tire off.
No, ma'am, I'm towing it. Because it's
Now you won't let the mother take the son's property because he's the biggest loser in America.
here, he's going to jail, he's a registered owner, so I'm taking it. He'll be able to get it out of impound, or out of the
But even though I'm ready to, I can take it now?
No, ma'am, I'm towing it.
You see, understand, he can pay us to get it back. There's no way I'm just going to give you this truck and we're not going to get our money. Is that Caps for Cops? Did you move to Florida, Josh? I mean, he looks just as douchey as you, sounds just as douchey as you, acting as douchey as you are. You should call for backup. You should call Cream-Filled Donut for backup, and you should call Mike the Sovereign for backup.
Okay, it's being towed because, I mean, if there's someone here to pick it up, why is it being towed?
Because he's being arrested on a traffic stop. He's a registered owner, okay? And it has derogatory letters on the back of the window, and I don't want it on the streets of Columbia County. So it's going to...
Oh, my God. Social justice warrior doesn't want free speech in Columbia County. You're a punk, bro. Oh, God, I can't wait to tell you the good news.
I just passed a truck that said the same thing.
Okay, and when I see that one, I'll pull it over also.
And so when there's trucks that have scrotum stacks hanging off the bottom of that,
I'll pull them also, okay? But I seen this truck today, okay? And whenever I gave him the opportunity to go to the course and
I will pull anyone over whose decals I don't agree with, because my job is to roll around and troll peaceful people and steal their property and impede their freedom. I'm American policeman.
explain it, and gave him the opportunity to remove one of the stickers, one of the letters. He didn't have to remove the whole thing, just one of the letters off of the word ass, and he refused.
I gave him the opportunity to stop using his First Amendment rights that I swore to protect, and he refused.
Do you have any other questions for me, ma'am?
No.
Okay, if you could, would you step back over to...
Is your mother proud of you? Do you enjoy kidnapping peaceful people? Do you enjoy stealing people's property? Do you agree with asset forfeiture? Because I heard you spouting off the script like a punk. Those are my questions. Are people who investigate themselves sovereign citizens? Another one of my questions for you.
Your vehicle, please.
I will.
Okay, thank you.